This video is going to briefly go over applying data management skills. In the last video, we talked about what is involved in research data management. When we think about all of these things, though, you do not need to perfect them overnight. Research data management is a practice that you need to consistently practice to see continual changes for the better. I will be the first to admit that I am nowhere near perfect with my data management practices. However, they have gotten better and better with time and practice. For example, look at what my desktop looks like right now. I have files, images, PDFs, etc., not labeled in useful ways, scattered all over the place. There are items that I need to move or delete too. Data management is a practice. Here is another example of my practice though. To stay organized with classes, I provide instruction to. You can see I have a file naming system. This is my physics instruction folder. I organize it by year, semester, class, and content. This allows me to look back each year and update the class content, while also knowing exactly where it is. This has evolved over the years because data management is a practice. I have learned how to build this practice and will share with you some ways to start. To do this, you have to think about your file naming practices, your folder architecture, and also your spreadsheet hygiene. By taking the time beforehand to think about how you will structure and name these items, it will save you a lot of time in the end. Think about your current practices. What do you currently do to keep your data organized? How could you start setting a standard for your file names as a first step? Following a naming convention allows you to simplify the organization of your files and locate your files with ease, as well as making it easier for others to understand and reuse your data. This is particularly important when you are working on a collaborative project. Some best practices for naming your files include using brief but descriptive names, avoid spaces and special characters, come up with a naming convention that everyone who is using the files agree on, identify versions using dates and version numberings, and also use 3-letter file extensions to ensure backwards compatibility. Folder structure for your files can assist in the unique identification of the files contained within them. Consider the structure of the folders containing your data files before you begin to collect your data. Ideas for how to organize your folders include data type, time, subject characteristics, and also research activity. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.